Yo, hey guys, Pop, Jacques Slade here. Back with another unboxing, and today I have something that I've been waiting to unbox. This isn't something that you usually see, and I'm really glad that Jordan Brand and Nike actually took the initiative to create something like this for the culture. It's about the culture, it's about the people that participate in the culture and all the different styles and everything that you can put into sneakers. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. You see, it's just a regular Nike box, which I am gonna be honest, I am a little disappointed that they used the regular Jordan box. I was hoping that they would have used the Air Jordan 1 box because this is a pair of Air Jordan 1s, but they used like the GR release Jordan box when I wanted them to use the actual Jordan 1 box, but whatever. Let's get into it. See, it has just the regular 23 paper, and there we go. Not your typical Air Jordan 1, as you guys can see. This one is really special. So let's get both of these out of the box. As you can see, this is the Air Jordan 1 Flyease. Now, for those that have been around in the sneaker world for a while, you were probably around when the whole Flyease movement happened. So for those of you who have been around for a long time, you know about Matthew Walzer. He wrote a letter to Nike back in 2012, letting them know that he has cerebral palsy and that it's difficult for him to put on his shoes and tie his laces with both of his hands. He really is only able to use one of his hands to do those sort of movements. And he was I believe he was a sophomore in high school and getting ready to go to college, and it was just something he was concerned about, not being able to tie his shoes going to college. So Nike heard him, they saw his letter, and then they hooked him up with Tobie Hatfield, who is the brother of Tinker Hatfield. You know Tinker Hatfield, he's the guy that created most of the Jordan sneakers that you love. Tobie Hatfield is his brother. He also works at Nike, and he works on a lot of the running stuff. And one of the shoes that he actually worked on was the Nike Free. So the original Nike Free, I believe, was created by Tobie Hatfield. And Tobie Hatfield also worked on Tiger Woods' shoe, the TW13, which is probably one of the most popular golf shoes that Nike has ever made. But let's get to this Jordan 1. So as you can see, it's not your average Jordan 1. It actually blends a couple of colorways, which is pretty cool. So it mixes up the black toe Jordan 1, but then also the back of it has sort of like the the band Jordan 1. I guess some people call it bread, some people call it band. It has like that bread band Jordan 1 feel at the back, but then at the front it is the black toe. So very interesting take. So the way that the shoe works is you don't actually have to tie your laces. So if tying your laces is an issue, then this is the shoe for you. You get to have a Jordan 1 and you get to put your shoes on by yourself. So the way that it works is there's a Velcro strap that comes here at the top around the ankle, and it goes all the way around and allows you to get in the shoe this way. Now, if that's not enough for you to get in the shoe, they have a strap here that's actually connected to a zipper. And that zipper, again, one hand movement, you pull it down and it opens up the back of the shoe to allow you entry inside of the shoe. Now, this obviously has this in here. The Flyease movement started way back, I believe, in 2015. The first one was the LeBron Soldier. All of these things are happening for Nike athletes that need an adaptive fit, that aren't able to perform or use the same hand movements that we usually use when we put on our shoes. Now, in addition to the Velcro strap that releases the back of the shoe here, there is also Velcro here on the laces. These aren't actual laces. These are all elastic. So the elastic allows you to, have a little bit of movement in here and helps keep the shoes tight on your foot. But in addition to it being elastic, this is also Velcro as well and opens up. So if you have a lot of trouble getting your shoes on and you need to open the shoe all the way up, there's two ways. You zip it, undo the Velcro, and it unzips for you. But then there's also this Velcro as well, and it essentially opens the entire shoe up for you to allow you to get your foot inside of the shoe. So it opens up completely. It almost like comes apart. Like it's almost like a deconstruction of the Air Jordan 1 that allows you to get your foot inside of the shoe, which is obviously, in my opinion, something really dope, allowing people that, again, that don't have the adaptability to put on the shoes by themselves, that this will allow them to do that on their own. So again, I'll close this up, get that there, zip it up a little bit, and then you close the strap. Now, this is technically an Air Jordan 1 High. They don't have the regular Jordan 1 High tag on here. I wish they did have those little hits of like the Jordan 1 still included in this, even though this is a updated version or a modified version of the Air Jordan 1 High. I still want those small details that make this the Jordan 1 to be there. So the tag is obviously, the tongue tag is a little different. It doesn't have the tag on the reverse, although these do have a little bit more padding than the normal Jordan 1, at least it feels like, especially here in the tongue. It's almost like a SB Jordan 1 with the sort of padding that it has here. And a few other differences is the swoosh and the paint here on the back, they're a slightly different red color. There is like a stitched piping on this Nike swoosh as well, which is just a little bit different, and you see it there on there. Actually, hold on, I have the black toes on right now, and you can kind of see the differences. Hold on, let's switch shoes here. You can see the differences with the swoosh, how the swoosh on the Jordan 1 is generally flat. They added piping here on this one to just to denote that difference there a little bit. The Jumpman logo is still there, so you still have that. And even though it wraps around, that still goes the same way as the normal Jordan 1. Everything else, like the cut, everything else seems pretty similar with the exception of the Nike swoosh. And then, as I was saying, the tags are a little bit different. Here it says Nike Air, and then it has Jumpman Air. And then, you know, on the back of the Jordan 1, it has Nike swoosh made in China and all that stuff. And you don't get that one on the reverse of this tongue, which I do wish they would have put there in order to kind of solidify that whole, this is an official Jordan 1 just modified with the Flyease technology. The outsoles are the same, so you see the outsole tech is still the same there. Same midsole. You know, for the most part, it's pretty much exactly the same shoe except for the Flyease technology and a small few details that I wish they would have included in order to kind of make that whole this is a Jordan 1 thing kind of happen. But these released last week, I believe it was, or maybe a week or so ago, and I was able to snag myself a pair over on Sneakers. I don't think they're sold out, so if you want to grab yourself a pair, you can get yourself a pair. I'm actually going to probably return these to the store because it's not a shoe that I need to wear or that I can wear. So I'll probably return these to the store to give somebody else the opportunity to buy them in case they're selling out or somebody walks in the store and wants to get a pair of these. I wanted to keep them just to have a part of my collection to kind of show the evolution of the Air Jordan 1. I don't know, I may keep them and just put them in my collection. I'm definitely not gonna resell them because that's just not my vibe. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at them in case you had not had an opportunity to get a good closer look at these. Big shout out to Tobie Hatfield. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a quick look. Shout out to Jordan Brand for looking outside of the norm and hooking up with the Flyease community and allowing them to rock a Jordan 1. I think that's really, really dope. As always, guys, I'm Jacques Slade. Make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe. And if you really, really like what you see here on the channel, why don't you go ahead and turn on those notifications. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Peace. Shout out to Tobie Hatfield, brother of Tinker Hatfield. Yeah, they actually look cool. The leather on these is nice. Toe box is really nice, soft leather. I don't know why they did this though. Made like the piping, like stitched piping. Like they always, like Nike's really good at that. Like doing just a little something different so it's not exactly the same as a Jordan 1. And then like mixing up the colors on these, like they could have made it a band one or they could have just made it a black toe, but it's like a combination of those two. I really wish they would have made the tongue just like a regular tongue, but I mean, again, maybe it's the padding. Maybe the padding, they just needed more padding and just didn't want to do it because of maybe the strap. They wanted to give people more padding or something, but that's the only thing.
Is there anything you would change on like the Flyease technology?
Anything that I would change? No, I'm not smart enough. One thing I should have mentioned this in the video. So most of the Flyease tech, they have an asterisk because Nike has this thing called that says everybody is an athlete, and everyone, if you have a body, you're an athlete. And under the Flyease strap, there's supposed to be an asterisk because there's an asterisk at the end of that, but I don't see it on these. I don't know if they have it somewhere. It's supposed to be under the Velcro. but I don't see it on this pair, and I'm curious as to why that isn't there, or if they just abandoned that concept, because it was supposed to be, that's what originally that was what they were going to do with every Flyease shoe. They were going to include an asterisk there, but I don't see it on this pair, unfortunately.
Okay, now answer my question.
What was the question?
Would you change anything?
Would I change anything? No, not at all. Not at all. I'm not smart enough to change anything. Like I don't know the intricacies and the nuances of people that have, you know, those adaptability issues and can't do these sort of things on their own, that can't make these movements. So I'm not qualified at all to discuss whether I would change something. It's just a really dope concept, and I'm really glad that they did it on the Jordan 1, especially since it's such a popular silhouette and everybody wants one. So maybe this is the doorway to them doing retros with this sort of thing. You know, maybe there's a Jordan 3 coming down the line, or like an up-tempo, or, you know, just like some SB Dunks or something like that. They're going to get this same sort of treatment. That would be really cool, because I mean, that community wants to dress in slick kicks just like everybody else. They want dope pairs just like everybody else, and if they're not able to tie them themselves, it puts them at a disadvantage. But, you know, again, this technology allows them to really be independent and on their own. It gives them the ability to not have to rely on someone else and be the whole person that they are, and not have to ask for permission to do anything. So yeah, anyway, all right, I'm out. Hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, really love these Flyease technology. Shout out to Tobie, shout out to Nike, and shout out to Matthew Walzer, who's brave enough to write that letter and really help change the sneaker world for the better. Appreciate you, Matthew.